Maruti Suzuki Arena has finally launched its compact SUV or the Creta rival, which is nothing but this Victoris. And this particular variant over here is the ZXI variant, which sits just below the top variant ZXI Plus. And this ZXI variant can be your value for money variant if you are looking for a 10-inch instrument cluster, 17-inch alloys, automatic headlamps and all that. So today what I'm going to do for you guys is walk you through its exteriors, interiors, engine specifications, features and its on-road price. So if you're new to this channel, I'm Rohit, I make automotive content, and if you like this video, do consider subscribing it and tap on the bell notification to get the latest updates. Alright, before we get into the details, let's talk about the variants on offer. Well, this particular Victoris over here is available in 6 different variants, starting from LXI, VXI, ZXI, ZXI Option and ZXI Plus, and also you have the ZXI Plus option as well. And like I've already told you, this particular variant over here is the ZXI variant, and if you want the sunroof option, you can go for the ZXI option. Now let's get into the details. Let's start off with the exteriors. Well, as you can see, unlike the other Maruti cars, this looks very different and looks very upmarket as well. And looking at the elements used here, well, you get LED headlamps along with bifunctional daytime running lamps, which works as your turn indicators as well. You've got nice throw for the projector unit, and down here you've got the LED fog lamps as well, projector units. Well, if you want the LED headlamps, you have to opt this particular ZXI variant, and the below variants will come with halogen headlamps. Then moving down here, you've got air dams or air curtains for better aerodynamics. And looking at the functionality, you've got decent functionality for the radiator, and this particular piece over here is for the ADAS. Well, for this particular variant ZXI, you don't get any of that. It is only offered for the ZXI option, smart hybrid variant. And just like the upper grille, you've got decent functionality for the lower radiator grille as well. You get this dark silver color lower bumper or the skid plate. And overall, the front fascia looks very distinct. I particularly like it. Well, moving on to the sides, as you can see, unlike its other siblings, the Grand Vitara, this looks very neat, and also it has this long proportion going on in the C-pillar area. As you can see here, it is kind of elongated. And this kind of reminds me of an estate car from the European market. Now looking at the wheels, well, this particular ZXI variant comes with 17-inch tires, and the tire profile happens to be 215 by 60 section R17s. And also if you look at the alloy, well, this is a blacked out 17-inch alloy, which will be offered in this particular ZXI variant. And if you opt the ZXI Plus, you'll be offered with dual tone alloys over there. As you can see, that particular car over there is the ZXI Plus variant, which comes with dual tone alloys. And also if you look at the braking department, well, all the 4 wheels have been equipped with disc brake for a better braking. You get squared wheel arches which run across the lower doors as well. Making your way to the door handles, well, this particular variant gets keyless entry and go function. And also if you look at the glass area or the windows, the front windows are UV cut glasses, and the rear doors happen to get this green tint, which actually lowers the sunlight intensity. And also if you look at the ORVMs or the outside rear view mirrors, looking at the ORVMs, well, these are electrically adjustable, auto foldable, and you've got turn indicators in them. Then making your way up, you've got silver color roof rails, and this particular ZXI variant doesn't feature any panoramic sunroof as such. If you're really keen on getting a sunroof, you can opt the ZXI option variant, where you get a panoramic sunroof. Then you've got a shark fin antenna, and I really like the way how the quarter glass area has been done, or the C-pillar area. You get this glossy black element which runs across the doors, and it seamlessly fits with the quarter glass area. Then making your way to the rear section, as you can see, it looks very distinct, especially with this particular connecting tail lamp. It has got the segmented kind of design to it, and it looks very neat and distinct as well. You can easily identify this particular car as Victoris from a far distance. Then looking at the elements used here, well, you get defogger on the windshield, high mount stop lamp over here, you get this integrated roof spoiler, you get a rear wiper, Victoris badging on the tailgate, you get smart hybrid badging. Moving to the lower bumper, as you can see, you've got the flat black finish along with the dark silver color finish over here, which acts as your rear skid plate. Along with that, you've got parking sensors, reverse parking light over here. Also you get the rear parking camera, which is positioned over here. Now time to check out the boot space. Well, this particular Victoris gets a powered tailgate function. So as you can see, you get this electric powered tailgate. Unlike its rivals, let's just say Creta, Seltos, or even the Europeans like the Kushaq, Taycan, or let's just say its other sibling, the Grand Vitara, or even the urban cruiser Highrider. So none of them gets an electric powered tailgate, and this particular Victoris will be the first in the segment to feature this electric powered tailgate. Now looking at the elements used in the boot, you get a parcel shelf, a trunk lamp over here, 12 volts power socket, you get a flat floor along with storage spaces on either side, and underneath the floor you don't get any space saver spare wheel as such, rather you get this empty space or a storage space. And this is one of the downside of this Victoris. You never know when your car gets punctured. A spare wheel is a must. It's more like a lifesaver. Apart from that, if you want to increase your boot carrying capacity, you can do so by folding down those rear seats, which have a 60-40 split. Well, that's all about the boot space. And if you want to close the tailgate, well, you can press this button over here. Well, that's all about the exteriors. Now time to check out the interiors as well. Like I've already told you, you get keyless entry and go function for the driver's side, and opening the door, as you can see the elements used here, you get light grey color sort of leathery treatment for the side doors. You get this glossy black finish with some pattern over here, chrome door openers. Moving on to the driver's side controls, you get power window switches, lock and unlock, child lock, and ORVM controls as well. Then moving down, you get decently sized door bins which can easily fit a liter bottle and some storage space next to it. Speakers over there. Speaking of which, the top model ZXI Plus will be offered with Infinity Premium sound system, which includes 8 speakers along with a central speaker and a subwoofer as well. Now getting back to this, let's get into the cabin. The driver's seat is height adjustable and also reclinable. Obviously you can push the seat back and forth, and if you opt the top variant ZXI Plus, you will be offered with 8-way power adjustment. Also, if you look at the cushioning, well, you get decent bolstering, side bolstering. You get height adjustable headrests over here, and the seats are very comfortable. It's quite plush. Moving on to the driver's side controls on the right, well, you have an engine start stop switch followed by ESC off switch, electric tailgate release button, power door off, auto on off switch, headlamp leveling adjustment control, and down here you've got the bonnet release latch along with a fuel lid latch as well. And moving down to the pedals, this being the automatic variant, you get a proper dead pedal, which is really good. Now looking at the steering wheel, well, you get this new layout for the steering wheel, which looks really good. And this particular variant being the ZXI, you don't get any leather wrapping as such. However, if you opt the top model ZXI Plus, you'll be offered with a leather wrapped steering wheel. And also, if you look at the adjustment, well, this is tilt and telescopic adjustable, so you can adjust to your preferred driving position. You get paddle shifters over here, wiper stalks on the left and light stalks onto the right. Looking at the mounted controls used on the steering wheel, well, you get buttons to toggle both the instrumentation and also infotainment as well. And on to the right, you've got the cruise control switches. Now let me just turn on the ignition. Well, if you look at the instrumentation on this Victoris, well, you get this 10.25-inch instrumentation, which looks really good. It's a digital console, and this is the first Maruti Suzuki car to have an entire digital dashboard, and it looks very clean. You get multi-information display onto the left. You get an odometer. You get different settings over here. You can adjust the brightness, driving assistance, vehicle settings, all that. Also, you get average fuel economy, then driving time. Also, you can customize the screen. Well, if you go to the customized screen, well, you can change the layout. Currently, we have the classic layout. You can also have the standard layout as well. So this is how the standard layout looks. I would like to choose the classic layout, which looks traditional with the speedometer dial. This display shows you a lot of information. You've got time, gear indicator, odometer, trip meter. If you go back, you get this digital speedometer along with the digital speed. And on to the right, you've got the tachometer. And right here, you've got the fuel gauge. So it's actually feature loaded. Then moving away to the center of the dash, well, you get a floating type infotainment touchscreen system. And this being the ZXI variant, you get a 7-inch infotainment touchscreen system, which is your typical Smart Play Pro system. It supports USB connectivity, Bluetooth, Android Auto, and Apple CarPlay as well. And if you opt the top model ZXI Plus, you'll be offered with 10.1-inch Smart Play Pro X system, which has got inbuilt navigation. Also, let me just show you the rear parking camera. Well, this is how the rear parking camera works. It gets guidelines, however, they are not adaptive as such. Following that, you've got central AC vents, hazard lamp switch over here. Then right here, you've got AC controls. Well, this particular variant gets automatic climate control. Also, you get a proper volume knob over here. Then following that, you've got wireless charging pad. Then following that, you've got 12 volts or 120-watt power socket where you can charge your laptop. Then you get a USB A type charging port, and this being the automatic variant, you get a 6-speed automatic transmission for this smart hybrid variant. Also, there's an option for 5-speed manual as well. Then moving down here, you get electronic parking brake, auto hold switch, then square shaped cup holders. Then right here, you get a central armrest which is leather wrapped and has got some decent storage space in it. Then if you look at the glove box, you get decent storage space here as well. And also looking at the elements used here, just like on the doors, you've got this light grey color finish. You get the same on this dashboard as well. You get this leathery sort of treatment to it along with this stitching. Glossy black finish over here, nice quality plastics. And making your way up, you get auto dimming IRVM, sunglass holder over here, reading lamps which are halogen units, and sun visors on either sides which have mirrors in them. You got a vanity mirror. The top models will be offered with light as well. Well, that's all about the front cabin. Now time to check out the rear cabin. The rear doors open wide enough, as you can see, and just like the front doors, you get the same light grey color leather treatment on the side armrest area. Along with that, you get this glossy black finish, chrome door openers, power window switches, decently sized door bins which can easily fit in a liter bottle along with some storage space next to it, speaker over here. And getting inside the cabin, first things first, I've set the front driver's seat to my adjustment. I'm a 5 feet 10 inch person and I drive in a very relaxed manner. So after adjusting to such position, I'm left with this amount of knee room and leg room. Also, the footwells are really good. You can slide your feet forward, and just like the front seats, you've got decent cushioning for the rear seats as well. However, the top models will be offered with both fabric and leathery. Looking at the headrest, well, all the 3 passengers get height adjustable headrest, which is a good thing. And also you get a central armrest with 2 cup holders. Grab grab rails on either sides along with reading lamps. And looking at the convenience features, well, as you can see right in the center you've got the rear AC vents, and not to mention right from the base variant onwards, the LXI you'll be offered with rear AC vents, which is a good thing. You get two USB seat-up charging ports with some storage space here where you can put your phone. Also, if you look at the headroom, well, I'm left with this amount of headroom, and like I've already told you, I'm a 5 feet 10 inch person. People who are taller than me, let's say a 6 foot person, should be fine here. And also you can slide forward to sit. Also you get 3-pointer seat belts, and this is how the front dashboard layout looks like from the rear cabin. It looks very upmarket. Well, that's all about the front cabin. Now time to check out the engine specifications, safety features and its on-road price. Looking at the engine options, well, this Victoris comes with two different engine options. One is a 1.5 litre smart hybrid or the naturally aspirated petrol engine, and the other is a 1.5 litre 3-cylinder strong hybrid. And this particular variant over here is the smart hybrid, which comes with a 4-cylinder 1.5 litre naturally aspirated petrol unit, and this puts out around 103 PS of power and 139 Nm of torque, and is available in both 5-speed manual and a 6-speed automatic transmission as well. And also there's an option for all grip, which is the 4x4, and that particular all grip is only offered with a 6-speed automatic transmission. And not to mention, this Victoris also comes with a CNG fuel option, where the CNG tank is fitted underneath the body. And also if you look at the strong hybrid specifications, well, it's a 3-cylinder unit, puts out 92 PS of power and 122 Nm of torque, and is mated to a eCVT transmission. Looking at the fuel efficiency, well, I'll be displaying the fuel efficiency figures on the screen. Pause it and have a look at it. On the safety front, well, this particular Victoris has been crash tested and has scored 5-star safety rating, which is a good thing for a Maruti, which makes it second Maruti Suzuki car from Suzuki Arena to score 5-star safety rating after the Desire over there. And if you look at the safety features, well, from the base variant, the Victoris will be offered with 6 airbags, ABS with EBD, electronic stability program, automatic headlamps, and if you opt the top model ZXI Plus, you'll be offered with ADAS level 2 functions and also with an 360 parking camera. Finally, looking at the on-road price, well, this particular Victoris ZXI will cost you 15,12,000 rupees ex-showroom, and the on-road is around 18,82,000 rupees on-road Visakhapatnam. I'll be displaying the rest of the on-road prices on the screen. Please pause it and have a look at it. Well, that's all for this review, guys. Hope you liked it. If so, consider giving it a like and share it with your friends and family. Thank you so much. Drive safe and have a nice day.